Hello, lovely internet people. So, when you buy your knife, it's sharp. It's like the scene for the bodyguard where you're throwing the silk scarf and it's cutting it through without any effort at all. And after a while, it gets blunt. Yeah, it's true what you say about knives. It does not run out of bullets, but it does get blunt. You have a couple of options. You can go get sharpening stones and try to sharpen your knife by a hand, but this poses a couple of the problems since you do really need to know how to sharpen your knife by hand, and it's very tricky to keep a stable angle on the knife so you would not fuck it up even more. Or you can buy cheap sharpening jigs where you put your knife, you give a couple of strokes, and then it's supposed to be sharp, but it's one fixed angle and it doesn't really apply to a lot of knives, best for kitchen knives or whatever. And even then, some parts of the knife will not fit through them. Naturally, you would like to get some kind of sharpening gig, but most of them cost from 20 to a couple hundred of dollars, and you really do not want to spend that kind of money on it. This is actually $4.99 on eBay. The whole outdoor knife sharpening kit, mounting base, knife champ, honing oil, extra fine stone, medium stone, coarse stone, the handle, screwdriver, and the alignment rod, diamond stones of variable grids for different sharpening demand, multiple selectable sharpening angles meet different knife requirements, scientifically formulating honing oil for better sharpening performance. 3 years guarantee. So on the back you have a basic instruction how to use it. Caution: please be extremely attention during sharpening to prevent any injuries. Please put the knife sharpener and knife beyond the reach of children to avoid any accident. Well, the knife I can understand. The sharpener, by the way, for $5, it's very nice plastic box with the including you with. So this is really amazing for $5. This is the mounting base, so you can, I don't know, screw it to a table or whatever if you want to have it permanently fixed. We have a honing oil, which is interestingly enough scientifically formulating honing oil for better sharpening. It's not included, but you get at least a bottle. So straight away you can see that 600 grit stone has fell out of its mounting bracket, so we'll need to reglue it in place, but you get 600, 800 grit, 480, and the coarse 360 grit. Handlebar can be screwed into mounting base. A screwdriver and the clamp opens up like this. Lock it in place. And you have your angles from 10, 14, 17, 20, 23, 28, and 33. Those rods are extendable. Let's take our super glue. So let's take screwdriver. Yeah, but with this screwdriver you are not going to get much leverage, so handlebar fits rather nicely. Since it did not came with oil, I need to provide my own sewing machine oil. So I have around half of it filled. Let's go ahead and try sharpen the knife. Okay, so after I done my first few strokes with the 360 grit, let's go over to a little bit finer one. Couple strokes with that. Now we can go to even finer grit, so 600. Okay, so let's go to the last stone, which is going to be 800. Okay, so after you're done sharpening your knife, be good idea to clean everything up. After a couple of minutes of sharpening, it's fairly sharp. It's not as razor sharp yet. I would still need to put in a little bit time for that, but it cuts paper fairly well. It's sharp enough for this angle, or I'm using it as a fishing knife with that angle. It's going to hold it for a long time, because if you're going with the very steep angles, it's not going to hold up when you are going to abuse it. But for $5, this is amazing steal what you can get. $5, you cannot go wrong with it, and it works. I sharpened my knife. It was very blunt before. I did not maintain it very well since I have another outdoor survival knife. This is just amazing what you can get for $5. So thanks for watching and have a nice one. Bye.